What's up everybody and welcome back to the Road to Glory, where we are going to start making amends for the fact that we are an absolute numpty in the last video. So we're cracking on with some gold packs from squad battles. Now I've come to this realization now that I've not actually been playing enough FIFA on this Road to Glory, which sounds mental. Like, we've been in the menus trying to make coins, doing SBCs and that, which is, guys are going to see some of that in this episode as well. But we actually need to start playing some FIFA. Like, I had the full game before people even had the early access. Like, I could have been top 100 in the world for squad battles just by playing it on professional. So made a bit of an error there, and again, same goes for Div Rivals. We could have comfortably been rank 1 just by playing, and I haven't done it. But you guys see, we have started to do our Div Rivals, and we've actually bought someone for quite a lot of coins as well. So while we crack through these 2 reward packs from squad battles and 2 reward packs just for clicking on the web app every day, we'll have a little chat about that, and we'll do comment of the day. So, comment of the day for the day comes from Obama, who said, at least the guy who was selling the Saliba is having a good day. That's what we're here for. We're here to hope you guys have a good day and enjoy some FIFA content, and to make other people playing FIFA feel better about themselves by losing in Div Rivals and buying their players for absolutely obscene prices. Yeah, anyway, these are the couple of packs that we got. Nothing particularly it Politano, I think, that we got in the first one? It was there for a couple of thousand coins, so we're going to sell him on. What I need to actually do is go through this and sell basically everyone in my club tomorrow, Thursday, before the game officially fully comes out and everyone gets it and goes mad on packs for one to watch. We need to get everyone sold because everyone's going to crash in price. And then we can start to buy players back for SBCs in our team and stuff after Friday when they've all gone down. And then obviously they're all going to rise and rise and rise. And then first weekend league, the actual players that people want in the team, that is when they're going to peak out. So João Felix's price range has actually now been updated. Got updated to, I think, up to 40k. You can see I actually got a shadow in this one, which is pretty good. That's worth like 4,000 coins. So we'll get that sold maybe just before FUT Champs. We'll see. It's basically max price anyway. Anyway, João Felix's price actually got updated, which is very good for us. We bought him for 10k. His max price was 10k at the time, and it's now been updated so that his max price is 40k. He's not all the way up there. He started off at about 1920, and he's up to about 24,000 now. And he goes out of packs on Friday. So I think we're just going to hold on to him and keep him for the next week, I suppose, like until he's about to come back into packs, and we'll sell him because not only is his price, not only was he mad rare anyway and everyone wants him, he's also going out of packs because his want-to-watch card is going to come into packs. So he's going to be worth a bloody fortune. So we'll keep him for now, and we'll probably sell him next week for hopefully about 40,000 coins, which is going to be a bit mental. I was looking like Goretzka and Socrates and Felipe Anderson and stuff. Most of them rose last year by about 50%. So I would even maybe recommend grabbing a João Felix and just waiting on a Wan-Bissaka or Thorgan Hazard. Maybe isn't. Is Thorgan Hazard on? Or is it I think both Hazards are one to watches this year, but I could be wrong. He could be a good one to pick up. Joelinton, maybe not, because nobody really wants Joelinton. They've all been announced. It's all on EA's Twitter and on their websites and stuff. Go and check it out. It might be worth if you've got coins knocking around, maybe pick up some of the players that are actually good, like Wan-Bissaka, who's going to get a one to watch because his price is just going to go up because everyone's going to want him. He's going to be out of packs, and his one to watch is going to cost an absolute fortune. Anyway, stuff we've been doing, clicking through and doing these objectives. If you guys have got this early access pack already, please let me know down in the comment section what you actually get from the pack. I don't know if it's worth sitting there grinding friendlies and squad battles and stuff when we could be playing Div Rivals. If it is to get the pack, then yeah, fine, I will actually go and do it. But if it's a crappy pack, let me know down in the comment section whether or not I should be doing that. Anyway, we wanted to do some SBCs. This was live on stream. We realized that the advanced ones are actually, you kind of need something, at least for the best on the hybrid leagues and nations, or even I think actually just the best SBC in each section, the hybrid leagues, hybrid nations, and hybrid leagues and nations, you need loyalty for, and you need players in your club. So someone in the stream suggested that the best way to do that is to get some Marquee Matchups packs, and that'll fill our club up with stuff. So this is the first one. This is the Belgian Pro League one. We can see most of the players were just in my club anyway. We had to buy a few bronzes for like 200 coins, but nothing too bad, to be honest with you. Most of them were untradeable or just crappy little bronzes that were in my team. And we traded that one in and got ourselves a premium silver pack, jumbo premium silver pack, which is pretty decent. So if we go and crack that bad boy open and see what we've got, hopefully it's going to give us some players that we can use in the other SBCs, because that's basically what we're trying to do, fill up our club. The one that I did end up trying to do, which I'll show you guys in a second, I think was hybrid leagues, the one that gives you a 50k pack, the most advanced one, where you need 11 leagues from one nation, and you basically need loyalty, and it has to be gold as well. So this pack isn't really going to help for that, but if we can get maybe some expensive players, maybe an expensive silver, or just some stuff to throw into SBCs, that's perfectly fine, because this only cost me like 600 coins, so I can't really complain too much about that. We got ourselves some random players, we got some contracts and stuff like that. There'll be consumables down the other end as well. None of the players, to be honest with you, were really worth too many coins. This dude seems maybe like he's worth like about 1,000 coins, but I think it's just the fact that nobody's listed him up, because I can't for the life of me think why you'd need a Swedish centre mid from the Swedish league for any SBC. So I think it's literally that no one's packed them. So the cheapest one's like 900 coins. Anyway, next SBC, PSVVIX, which is this is how we did it. So people in the chat were complaining a little bit that we put an extra gold player in when we didn't need to, but as you can see as we flick through, untradeable, 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 untradeable. Like basically the whole team's untradeable. One of them's Theo Walcott, who's actually worth a couple of thousand coins, but I can't sell them, so I really didn't care. And we traded them in to get ourselves a premium gold pack. This feature actually is something that I really like. It reminds you, like, bro, this guy's in your squad. Do you actually want to trade them in? And at this point I do, because it's just the ones that are on the bench to fill out my squads. I don't really care. Get them gone, and it's probably some of the bronzes from the starter squad and stuff like that as well. Anyway, this cost us literally nothing. Essentially every player in that was untradeable player just in our club. We got ourselves a 7.5k pack from it. We didn't get a board or a walkout. We didn't get a rare. It was Santi Cazorla. I mean, it could be worse. We've traded absolutely nothing, basically, in terms of value in for a Santi Cazorla, an Eric Dier, a Sessegnon. Pablo Hernandez is one I was actually kind of excited about, because I swear this guy used to be expensive for SBCs for like the League and Nation hybrids and stuff like that, or the League hybrids to a Spanish team. Championship is one of the ones that you can throw in. He wasn't really going for too many coins at this point, so I'm going to hang on to him, and hopefully Saturday, Sunday, when people are starting to grind their teams for the first time, when everyone's got the game, maybe he'll rocket up in price and we can sell him on. But that's what we got from that. It's not too bad, because all is worth like 1,000 coins, 2,000 coins, because he's 82 rated. Hopefully Pablo Hernandez is going to be worth a couple of thousand coins. It cost us nothing to do it. I mean, beggars can't be choosers, can they, at the end of the day? Like, we're trading this stuff in for basically nothing to get like the end pack at the end, which is a 25k pack, some 15k packs and stuff, and just tick our coin total up. Like, we're wasting 10k on non-rares. We need every little coin we can get. This is what we did the next one with, how we did 650 coins for the Interplayer, just because it's an Interplayer and you need it. Similar to how I was sniping the Chelsea players. They're just a little bit more expensive, even when they're absolutely useless, but most of them were silvers. We had some of them already. We packed some of them just then. We bought a couple of them for like 200 or 300 coins, and we're trading this in and getting ourselves a premium mixed players pack, which I think, don't quote me, I think it's a 12.5k pack. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong, but it gives you a mixture of bronze, silvers, and gold. It's got the black doors because it's a special pack, even though it's a bit crap. We didn't get a board once again, as you guys, if you don't know how to tell, the thin light that goes across the top along the thing, if it's white, it's not a board. If it's gold, it's a board. It was white. It was Bauman, who's alright, I suppose. Like, he's actually a kind of usable goalkeeper, at least in a starter squad anyway. So we got him. He's not too bad. We got Dos Santos, we got Toussaint, and one of the ones we did get, which was actually quite good, is SBC fodder, and that was Zabaleta. So as we check if Dos Santos and Toussaint are worth any coins, which they aren't, we'll then go on to Zabaleta, and we'll see that he's worth 2,000 of them. So that is sick. Cost us, what, it wasn't adding up as I was watching, maybe like 1,000 coins, maybe like 1,500 coins or whatever to do that SBC. We sold Zabaleta on for 2,100. He sold instantly, and we've instantly got all of our coins back, plus all of that stuff in our club as well, which is sick. So there's only one more to do of marquee matchups, and it is the Chelsea versus Liverpool one. This is how we did that one. Again, a lot of stuff in my club. We bought Conezes for 400. First owner, 400 coins. First owner, untradeable, untradeable, untradeable. First owner, 350 coins, and 400 coins. So again, cost us like 1,200 coins to do that bad boy. And it gets us a Jumbo Premium Gold Pack, which is, I think, yeah, it's a 15k, yeah, Premium Gold Pack is a 7.5k pack. A Jumbo Premium Gold Pack is a 15k pack. And if we're finishing it, we get a Premium Gold Players Pack, which is a 25k pack. So a lot of packs that we've got in this episode, which is pretty decent. So just from these one SBCs, like sometimes marquee matchups, or at least on the old FIFAs, like FIFA 18, marquee matchups was horrifically expensive to do, and because of that, it was actually quite a good way to make coins as someone on a road to glory, like picking up the players, guessing who they were going to be, sniping them and selling them on, because everyone was always worth a fortune. See the gold strips at the top? See the gold lights? It's because we got a board. It's a German centre mid from Man City. It's Gundogan, which is actually pretty decent. 84 rated. He's not the most meta of players, but he's an 84 rated Premier League player. So I was really, really pleased to get him on the stream, and I was hoping he's going to be worth an absolute fortune. And I did get a little bit excited when we first compared this price. I can't remember if I put it into the actual Road to Glory video of me checking what he was going to be worth. But at first, the prices that were popping up for him were like 15 and 20k. And I was like, we have made some serious dollar. Now, we skipped past them all. We skipped past him. and started checking Diop and Boufal and everyone out to see if we got anyone else who's actually worth coins as well. We didn't really, to be honest with you, like some Turkish league players, some Norwegian players in the Norwegian league and stuff. We just skipped past it. We got an anchor, we got a counter centre mid, which is actually worth some coins as well. A few kits and a crappy league, which we're going to bin off there. And we stuck Gundogan on the transfer list. And we're going to go and check how much he costs and list him up. So once it checked, we realised that he wasn't quite the 15k I was hoping for, but he was still 6,500 coins. Well, he's probably 6,600, but I put it 100 coins under just to make sure that he sells. We got him sold on, and we've basically made all of the coins back that we spent on all of these SBCs times by about 3 just from one player. The final pack, the 25k pack, we didn't manage to pull anyone sick in this one. We got ourselves a Nandes, which is pretty dead. 77 rated from a 25k pack is pretty terrible. They're the packs that always gives you for winning a foot draft, and they've always been really, really bad. And you also get it from Marquee Matchups. But like, I can't complain. Like, look at all them players we've got in our club, all the players we've got in our club from the other packs, all of the players that we're going to be able to sell on Saturday and Sunday once these players are actually not getting packed to crap loads and everyone's open and want to watch packs, and people have then got some coins and want to start building non-rare teams, doing SBCs and stuff like that. We're going to get all these sold on over the weekend and hopefully get some serious coins. Just by every player that you sell for 400 or 500 coins, maybe the odd one's going to go up to a couple of thousand. If we can get like 30, 40, 50k just from clearing out our club, that's quality, and we'll have like 70,000 coins on top of the 20 we've already got to be able to build a team. So when I was talking to you guys before about trying to do the harder ones, this is one of the ones that we're trying to do, and this is what we're trying to get players in our club for now. This is the hybrid leagues, and you can do it with an Argentinian team like this, but you can see I've only got 90 chemistry, and to get to 100, you need loyalty on every single one of them other players that we've got there. So it's not super expensive to get a 15k pack. It's like 12.5k, but you do have to play 10 games with them. Glitch it, whatever you want to do the squad battles thing where you just back out and it gives you a loyalty point. Either way, it takes ages, and we didn't bother doing that at this point. What we did instead was end the stream and then come back the next day, and we've got this thing, which is a want-to-watch fan vote. So Want-to-Watch has announced all the players, like I said, are on EA's website if you want to check them out. And we get to pick one to be the final one, which is going to be at SBC, which is pretty sick. So you've got Cutrone, Militao, or Saint Maximin. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I didn't vote on which one I actually wanted. I voted for the one that I could actually bring on as a super sub for the 7 games in FUT Champs. So that's why I picked him. But to be honest with you, if I did want to pick one up, I'd probably have gone for him anyway. Like, Cutrone's going to take a while before he's usable. Militao maybe won't get too many informs or special cards. Maximum is like, he's Newcastle's best player, and let's be honest with you. So he might actually get some special cards, and he'd be a pretty decent player to get, depends on how much he costs to do his SBC, whether I can actually afford it. But like I said at the start, we haven't actually played enough games of FIFA. 1-0-1 from 2 games of squad battles is pretty terrible, and we need to get grinding. So what I wanted to do beforehand, I realised that if I want to play Div Rivals, I need to do it now, and it's better to do it now, and do my placements and get some rewards tomorrow with the Div Rivals rewards than sit here and wait until I've got a better team to actually play it. So all I did was at least go and buy myself a better goalkeeper. We picked up Pavlenka, who's one of the better goalies in the Bundesliga. We did already have Baumann, and I was debating using him, but Pavlenka just looks considerably better, and only cost us a few thousand coins. So again, he's going to be one of the players that goes up once people start trying to build their own teams and stuff like that. So I picked him up now. Like, we probably could have picked him up on Friday for a bit cheaper, but I wanted to use him. I wanted to stick him in goal because I had that stupid 75 rated, whatever he was, non-rare guy in goal, and that was not going to work when we're playing against the Cardi and Lukaku and Milinkovic-Savic and De Vrij and Anthony Lopez and Mooney. This guy's got a sick team, basically, and I wanted a decent goalkeeper. So this was our first placement game in Div Rivals. I played these last night, so we're going to show you guys some of these, and I actually, like I said, made a huge hand and spent basically all of my coins on a player, which you guys will see in a little bit. But we got off to a good, if not slightly lucky start. João Felix using his strength, a bit lucky to get the ball, to be honest. If you hit the post, got the rebound, BM'd him with the stupid titty walk celebration, which has become my favourite thing on this FIFA. So João Felix is actually ridiculously good. I'm not even just saying that because I've got one and I want to sell him for loads of coins. Like, he's actually mad. Is this him again? Here we go. Oh no, this one's Morata with a good near post finish to make it 2-0 in the 30th minute, which was solid. He's actually good as well, you know. I know he's 83 rated, but his stats do look terrible. However, his shooting is actually pretty sick. So I think he's got to be one of them players where, even though it only says 79 shooting on his card, he must have like 85 finishing and 85 shot power or something, and he's just getting let down by his penalties and his volleys or something like that. Again, João Felix getting very lucky and scoring off the post. There's a lot of rebound goals in this game. Off the post every now and again, even though there's 2 of them in this one. a lot of them off the goalkeeper, which is very, very frustrating. So I'm hoping that they patch that and make goalkeepers actually hold on to the ball a little bit more, or at least parry it not into the striker's path to just tap into an open goal. But we were smashing it anyway, irrelevant of the rebound goals and irrelevant of the other annoying stuff. This game's very, very good, and I do like it. There is still some things that need to be fixed, though. But if they do get fixed, I think we're on to an absolute winner, and we're going to have a banging game. Almost as good a game as my strike force of Morata and João Felix. Look how much we'd be dominating this guy. We're playing sick in our first game. That's half time. 8 shots, 4 on target, 3 goals, and then we go and score. Well, we hit the post again, and we could have scored from a corner, which would have been a miracle on this FIFA. And then we kind of scored from a corner with a bit of a crappy lucky goal, to be honest with you, with Coke and this guy when in Rage Quit at 4-0. So that was a nice easy game for our first game of our Div Rivals placements, getting a win in the very first one. And we're just, to be honest with you, going to crack straight on with the next one. 2 goals for João Felix, 1 goal for Morata, and we're jumping into the next game against another pretty sweaty team, this time a Bundesliga one instead of a Serie A one. So this guy's got Gnabry up front, Bailey, Poulsen, Tolisso, Brandt, Sabitzer, a bit of a god from the road to glory in the last few years. He's got a very nice defense as well with Wendell and stuff like that. Really sweaty team basically against my non-rare team, which is kind of frustrating. Even more frustrating is I almost got my João Felix sent off trying to do a fake pass, but luckily he got away with a yellow card. I would have been heartbroken if he went off. But this guy, unlike the last guy, was actually pretty decent at FIFA and actually knew what he's doing. You can see as it goes out to Gnabry, he's using the new L1 dribbling to make a bit of space, keep the ball away from me. My second man completely ignoring the fact that he's just ran straight past him. He gives it into Bailey. Nice 1-2 round the corner. Gets maybe a little bit lucky, but well worked. Good dribbling. And then a finish in the near post with Bailey to put himself 1-0 up in the 20th minute. So this guy was actually quite good, and that was actually a really nicely worked goal. We did come back at him, though. Give it out to Guerrero, or the commentator keeps saying his name, and I still can't work out how to say it, but we slide João Felix through, we tramp it across to Morata, and there's 1-1 in the 33rd. Replied reasonably quickly by myself and pulled it back to 1-1 at half-time. But again, we were kind of dominating it, and we were absolutely smashing it, and I was really, really, really enjoying playing FIFA, to be honest with you. And we managed to go 2-1 up, not too long after half-time. João Felix again involved. Nice little heel-to-heel chop. Stops, cuts inside, uses his strength, and then finishes on his weak foot. Again, a little bit lucky maybe to keep hold of the ball, but good strength from João Felix, who's only... He doesn't look like he'd have loads of strength, but he's quite nifty on the ball, and like quite good at... Maybe kind of like Messi in real life. Good at keeping hold of the ball, even though he's not really, really strong. So I really like him. Would recommend. Finally, another goal from Morata finishes this one. In fact, it doesn't finish it off. Got a final goal from Morata, make sure we win in the 84th minute. And it's a bloody good job that we scored it, actually, because this guy managed to score an absolute screamer in the very, very last minute. Gnabry to Brandt. Brandt into Poulsen, lays him off and smashes it in the top bins far post. First time shot, FIFA 19, have a bit of that. Luckily for me, we're already past the 90th plus 2 minutes, and that was how the game ended, 3-2, with another win in my placements for myself. Morata man of the match, like I said, is actually pretty sick. Now, this is where we go and spend all of our coins that I was talking about to you guys, because Mr. Malin is someone that I really want in my first team, my Eredivisie team, and I actually... Well, I thought, it's Wednesday now when I'm recording this. This was last night, and I'm like, wait, Team of the Week goes out to packs tomorrow. This guy's going to start going up in price. If I want one, I need to get it now, otherwise you're just going to keep going up and up and up and up and get rarer and rarer and rarer and rarer. So I thought, as a decent investment, he's about 24,000 coins. I'll try and pick one up for 22. We missed one for 14.5, which would have been mental. But obviously some bot or something like that was on that because I was ridiculously fast. And then eventually, after a little bit of trying, we picked one up for 22,000 coins on the dot. Got 2,000 coins under what he's actually worth, so that covers our tax if we just want to sell him on. And if we hold on to him, put him in our squad, use him for a few weeks, sell him during the first week of foot champs, or even use him for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, and they get rarer and rarer and rarer and rarer, being a first week in form, we'll be able to sell him on for hopefully about 35, 40k or something like that, which is pretty decent. So, jumping into the next game, we come up against the man who has got a very sweaty Premier League team. Rashford up front, play them with Pookie playing Cam, which is something I'm very jealous for. One thing I want to do this year is actually try and do all of the play them with SBCs. I think I've said this to you guys in a video before, as we finish off a nice little goal with Unkuku and build a Premier League team. And I know there's other league SBCs that are coming out. We've just had the first MLS player of the month, but he's good. It's that Martinez, but I mean, it's like 100k and he's just going to be a super sub, so we're definitely not doing that. But Pookie, and then the next Premier League one, and the next Premier League one, and maybe even the Bundesliga one, although I don't think I'm going to be able to afford Lewandowski because I'm pretty sure that's who's been announced. Premier League ones, though, I'd really like to do them. If I get myself a Pookie, he's only like 20, 30k, so we're definitely going to be doing that one. And then maybe the next one is a much bigger player, but I'd like to actually get them in my squads because basically every single Player of the Month SBC ever has been really, really worth doing. And unless you've already got a player in that position, like if I've got, last year if I had Player of the Month Hazard, I obviously wouldn't have done Player of the Month Mane. That's stupid, they both don't go in my team. But both of them are like end-game players that you get at the start of the game, so it's definitely worth doing, even though it's a big coin sink, I think, and it's something that I want to work towards doing this year. Just not be so bothered about spending my coins as we finish this game off with an absolutely filthy finish from João Felix. A nice little chip over the top of this guy. Just don't be so caught up on the fact that it's, oh no, it's 300k and I'm never getting it back. Just make another 300k. Just get him. Just do it. That's what we're going to try and do this year anyway. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how many coins we actually do make. But that was us after our first 3 games of placements. João Felix and Morata absolutely smashing up for us. And we've picked up this Malin guy who hasn't actually come on as a sub yet, but we were doing well without him. 22,000 coins and looking to be building a team around Promes and him and maybe even João Felix. You know, I know I'm saying I'm going to sell him next week when he's been out of packs for a week and he's probably worth about 40k. Use them coins to get Inform, Tagliafico and Van der Beek and all players like that. I would quite like to get a team around both of them, João Felix and Malin, because I've used this guy on my main account and he's incredible for 20,000 coins. So, and like I said, he's a good investment as well. So let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know about that early access pack, please, down in the comment section where you actually get for it. And let me know if you think I should sell João Felix and build a sick team around Malin or try and build a team around both of them. For now, though, I'll leave it there. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for some more Volta, and I'll see you the next day for some more Road to Glory.